Hello there. I have a new letter for you. Dear Danny, I work hard at my job. I try to be nice to everyone and I get all my work done on time. Why am I so exhausted? What can I do to be more energized and focused? Signed, Fried in Frisco. Well, dear Fried, a few things. First of all, you are not alone. We are in an unprecedented time for managers and leaders. We're calling this time the VUCA time. The world is volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. So you are not alone. So the very first thing is congratulations for reaching out, and make sure that you are finding a mentor or somebody that you can confide in, somebody that you can drive your BMW, that you can bitch, moan, and whine with, somebody that you feel close to. It's super important that you are not alone right now. Secondly, I want you to really pay attention and actually write this down. What is your own personal mission statement for the work that you're doing? What is your deeply held why, W-H-Y? I know you may have thought about this 1,000 times before, but now more than ever, it's important to get it out of your head, write it down on paper, and recommit to that. And make sure that it's a deeply held personal and selfish why. It's only about you. Thirdly, I want you to find your flow. Flow is a term that means when we're engaged in work or play, something that completely involves us, where time is irrelevant and we're getting immediate feedback from the activity that we're in. We tend to be exhausted by them, but it's a good kind of exhaustion. What are those things at work where you're in flow? I want you to see if you can maximize those times. Talk with your supervisor, figure it out, see if you can figure out when you can be more in flow. Fourth, I want you to plan your next 6 months, especially around what you are doing in terms of self-care. I want you to have a vision, a plan for how you're going to execute on really leaning into self-care over the next 6 months. If you have a few days off, make sure that you are blocking and scaffolding around those few days off so you are not half working, half vacationing. And also make sure that you're taking time each week to do something that really involves self-care, something very specific, again, very specific to you. Maybe it's a massage, maybe it's a certain kind of physical activity. Make sure it's a healthy kind of self-care and make sure that you're leaning into that every week. And again, over the next 6 months, have a plan. I want you to write down that plan. And lastly, I want you to in that 6 months, I want you to take a look at your first 3 months and have a real clear focus on what you're going to work on that will bring you joy and engagement in your work. Maybe it's a new skill development, maybe it's a new professional relationship, something that will bring you to a place of really feeling connected and engaged with your work again. And be really specific about that, what's going to happen over the next 3 months. Once those 3 months are done, look at the next 3 months, pick that. The important thing now is to do some serious time management and self-care. All right, I hope that works for you, Fried in Frisco. This is Danny Ceballos with Unleashed Consulting and the Best Boss Bootcamp. Thank you.